Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Continuation with the explanation of Qur'an. Allah Azza wa Jalla says in Surah Al-Baqarah chapter 2 verse number 133. أم كنتم شهداء إذ حضر يعقوب الموت إذ قال لبنيه ما تعبدون من بعدي قالوا نعبد إلهك وإله آبائك إبراهيم وإسماعيل وإسحاق إلها واحدا ونحن له مسلمون. أم كنتم شهداء إذ حضر يعقوب. Were you witness when death approached Jacob? إذ قال لبنيه, when he told his children, ما تعبدون من بعدي, what will you worship after my death? قالوا, they said, نعبد إلهك وإله آبائك إبراهيم وإسماعيل وإسحاق إلها واحدا ونحن له مسلمون. We will worship your God and the God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Ismail, the God of Isaac, and he is alone without a partner, and we will be obedient to them. So this is the reply that the children of Jacob gave him. Allah Azza wa Jal is happy with this advice, and he mentioned it to us. If you remember the verse that came just before this one, Abraham gave wasiyah to his children, and Jacob was his grandchild and he was among them. So he had that wasiyah that they should stick to the religion of Islam, they should stick to the worship of one God. And now Yaqub is also old and he has his children about 12. One of them is Yusuf alayhi salam. So he gathered them. Throughout his life, he taught them to stand upon Tawheed, to stand upon the worship of one God without a partner. Now the death has approached them. He wanted to confirm it. So he gave them in a form of question. He asked them, what will you worship after me? And behold, to his surprise, they gave him the perfect answer. And then he affirmed that, yes, this is correct. They said, Al-Wasiyah qabla al-mawt tatruk aqwa athar. The advice that you give just before your death, it leaves the biggest mark. So if you have an important information for your children, you can reserve it. Just before you die, give it to them. They will never disobey it. They will hardly break that covenant. So they understand how important the Tawheed is. They understand that it's the most important thing. That is why they reserve it. Just before they die, they give it to their children. Wallahi, if you give your children Tawheed, you have given them the most important thing.